It's time to take off your clothes, enjoy clothes-free living, and join us for Naked, Nudists, and Naturists.
Welcome to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, the show that celebrates clothes-free living for all. I'm your host, Frank Stone.
And I'm your correspondent, Lisa Monroe, and I'll be reporting on all things within the naturist community. So it's time to get naked and join us.
And enjoy clothes-free living on Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. Well, greetings and welcome into Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 48 today. We've been waiting all week for you to get here. We're glad that you are finally here, ready to go to enjoy clothes-free living for all of the right reasons. Hope you had a chance to listen to episode 47 last week. If not, you might want to take a few moments to fire that up. We interviewed both candidates for the presidency of AANR, Tim Mullins and Linda Weber, about 20 minutes each. And they had some terrific things to say and lots of feedback on both interviews and on the entire show. Certainly the most feedback we've gotten all year. We also give you a brand new YouTube preview every Wednesday. I don't pump that up enough. I should, but I just never get around to it seems like. Every Wednesday morning, 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, we put a preview of the upcoming show on YouTube. A little bit of graphics there for you to wet your whistle, whet your appetite for the upcoming show. And we ask and invite you to tune in as often as possible, Wednesday morning, 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, or whenever you get around to it, just like this show. Our only social media outlet is Twitter. We are there all of the time. We monitor it pretty much 24 hours a day, certainly 18 to 20. And you can find us there. You can write us there anytime. But this past week, we started creating 1-minute videos, 1-minute promo videos. We put 2 of them out there on Twitter this week. So you might enjoy those as well. We're just working hard for you, bringing you naturism, nudism, and naked, clothes-free living for all the right reasons. It's a great partnership we have with you. We appreciate you being here on episode 48 of Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. I don't know about you, but through the headphones I'm hearing some music. Could it be? Yes, I think it is. It's time for the great, the terrific, the one and only Lisa Monroe. And here she is, the one and only, the totally clothes-free, totally smiling, our weekly correspondent on naturism, Lisa Monroe. Good morning, Lisa. How are you today?
Good morning, Frank. I'm doing terrific today. How are you?
Not bad at all. You walked in smiling. You're still smiling, so we are off to a good start. Let's get to this voicemail. It's from Ken. It's about 9 minutes long, his journey into naturism. Shameful for a long time. He thought it was sexual in nature. Finally got a hold of the whole concept and is living a glorious life with his wife now because of it. So let's get to it right now. A voicemail from one of our listeners whose first name is Ken.
Hi, this is Ken. Frank asked me to call in and do a memo voice of how I became a nudist, so here we go. When I was about 7 years old, my friend and his sister and I were walking in the woods. He dared me to strip completely naked. I took the dare. I stripped completely naked in front of him and his sister, ran around the woods for a while. Then when we started to walk on further in the woods, I just picked up my clothes, walked on with the clothes, and stayed completely naked. Nudists have a better grasp on sexual control than most Christians do. So, Frank, I think you should keep up what you're doing. You're educating people, and that's what needs to be done.
And there you go, a voicemail from Ken, one of our regular listeners. He writes in just about every week, and we appreciate that. He lives in the Texas area, the United States of America, so we appreciate that very much, Ken. Lisa, any thoughts on his letter/voicemail today?
I think it's extremely interesting because Ken is a young man-child, discovered the joy of how much fun it is to just run through the woods naked. Mm-hmm. I had to be out in that fresh air to just feel like you're part of the planet. You're grounded and you feel great. And then as he grew up, all those outward issues that people bring with them start to, it's just like for any child, there's a level of innocence, and then suddenly all of the bad things come into their lives and turn some of that joy into, fear. And it's unfair. And the fact that he had to be frightened if his parents found out. But this is how we should start, and this is how we should be about naturism. It's just free and open and honest.
We appreciate not only your work with the website, but also those memes you created right around the time of the voting. I didn't put it on Twitter, but yeah, those were created by Lisa Monroe, and we appreciate that as well.
Well, you're quite welcome.
All right. Have a great clothes-free week, Lisa Monroe. We'll see you next time.
Okay, Frank. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. You're listening to Naked Nudists and Naturists, episode 48. We thank you very much for being with us. And now let's get to part 2 of my interview with the very terrific ANDEE RODGERS. Well, I can tell you this, and I don't want Tom to come to my house and beat me up for saying it. Yeah, I've never been in the same room with you, so I can't say this for sure. But, I've seen you online. We're looking at each other right now. Your smile lights up a room. So and I know people have caught on to that. Like, here's this woman who just thinks very positively. And part of that is you could have the worst smile in the world, but if you think positively and you know who you are, you smile better. And people just, it's not so much the smile they're looking at. They're looking at you and the energy you put out there. And yeah, you light up a room. And I think you realize that now, right?
I am. And
Yeah.
what that goes back to is that first woman that I saw lighting up.
Yeah.
Her face was lit up. And I feel like I'm finally there,
Yes.
Mostly I'm barefoot with a smile and the confidence that she had. I have to put shoes on. They're going to be sandals or something like that.
Yeah.
But I think I'm growing on this tour, and I hope to always continue to grow and, hear the words that come from ladies in the tour. They're encouraging words or words of some ladies have said, hey, maybe this would help improve it. And I take every ounce of, it's not criticism, it's advice to try to make it better, because I always want to improve and I always want to make the best presentation I can for women.
Well, keep up the great work. I know you will. You don't need me to say that. You're going to do it no matter what I say or what anybody says, because you found exactly what works in life for you and for everybody else. And
yeah.
ANDEE RODGERS, tell everybody again, they can go to the AANR webpage and find the WINR page within. Is that?
You can. It's in one of the drop-down menus. It'll direct you to Women in Nude Recreation, or you just Google it, womenandnuderecreation.com.
That'll get
you
you
go
there.
directly to the site.
And then one more time, your blog is called what?
Cowsandshit.com.
There you go. I might as well just put it out to see.
Well, we raise cattle, so there was a fair amount there. So
that proves that you're authentic. You're not holding anything back. All right.
No.
ANDEE RODGERS, the Women in Nude Recreation Chair for the American Association of Nude Recreation. Keep up your great work. And
Thanks,
ANDEE RODGERS, you bet. Thank you very much. Have a great close-free day. We'll talk again soon. On next week's show, the next 2 shows, we will talk to Bruce from South Adelaide, Australia. We've had him on the show before. Discovered naturism before he was a teenager. Was told it was dirty and sexual and keep your clothes on. He became a pastor, had to keep his clothes on, except when he went out of town, had some hotel time. Otherwise clothes on. After 25 years of marriage, he told his wife, hey, by the way, I love being nude. The clothes have come off. And now he is enjoying clothes-free living for all of the right reasons. So next week and the week after, episodes 49 and 50, we will talk to Bruce from South Adelaide, Australia, about his amazing story. Thank you for being with us today on Naked Nudists and Naturists, episode 48 today. We give you a brand new show every Saturday morning at 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. Continue to join us. Check us out on our website, nakednudistandnaturist.com, Spotify, Google, Amazon/Audible, Apple Podcasts, and also on Twitter. You can write us anywhere, anytime, any place. And we thank you for being with us today. Plan to join us for every single one of our shows here and have your clothes off when you're listening. We have our clothes off when we're broadcasting, enjoying the naturist life.
We celebrate clothes-free living for all. Remember to enjoy being naked and join us again for Naked Nudists and Naturists.
We drop a brand new show every Saturday morning, so come back and join us. Have your clothes off when you do for Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. Have a great clothes-free day.